Loro, aka Mega Blitz. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Lost Zone Goodra. However, in a Lost Box deck, you don't really need anything to attack with other than Sableye. And I'm going to show you exactly why that is in today's video. So let's jump right in to that deck list. Alrighty, here we are at that deck list. Now, this deck list may look very familiar to a good chunk of you. This is the Lost Zone Goodra deck I had played to my very first online tournament and didn't do super great. You know, kind of went 1-2, learned a bunch of stuff, learned a bunch of lessons. Definitely recommend checking out that video if you haven't watched it. I kind of just talk about the things that I learned in playing my first online tournament and kind of sharing that experience with you guys so you can learn from the mistakes that I made so it doesn't happen to you too. So definitely give that a look. But for the deck list here, we're only playing that one copy of Sableye. And Sableye has a really powerful attack with that Lost Mind for 1 psychic energy. You can only use this attack if you have 10 or more cards in your Lost Zone. Put 12 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So you do have to get to 10 in the Lost Zone. So with Comfey, with that flower selecting ability, being able to look at the top 2 cards, 1 in the hand, 1 to the Lost Zone. And then of course playing full copies of that Colress's Experiment. Look at the top 5, 3 to the hand, and then 2 cards, or the other cards, to the Lost Zone. And of course we play like Lost Vacuum, and can kind of help with that a little bit as well. So definitely kind of just really trying to power up Goodras in the deck, trying to attack with Cramorant early, you know, Sableye late game. We have some tech in there with the Thorns and the Ursaluna and the Iron Hands and Greninja and stuff like that. But we're really going to focus on that Sableye today. So let's jump right in to that gameplay. Alright, here we are at that Lost Zone Goodra, but you only need Sableye in a Lost Zone deck gameplay. Little long-winded there, but it felt nice. So at the coin flip here, we are going to elect to go first. And the reason I wanted to go first is because I want to be able to evolve my Goodra Vs into VSTARs and things of that nature. So we're going to start off with that Sableye in the active spot here, which in a Lost Box deck isn't really ideal. You kind of want to start off with that Comfey. But we're going to Nest Ball here, grab a Comfey, do a quick little prize check, check the Mirage Gates and the Goodras and things like that. We're going to Switch Cart into that Comfey. We're going to Flower Select here, grab ourselves that Mirage Gate, and then we're just going to pass turn here. We could have attached that Rescue Board to the Comfey. However, I didn't want to put myself in a position where if they KO the Comfey, then I also lose Rescue Board as well. My opponent here just going to have that Pheasantipity up in the active spot with a Bravery Charm and a Dark Energy on it. Not too sure what we're playing against here, but we are going to be playing against that Gardevoir EX deck. So we're going to Buddy-Buddy Poffin here for 2 Ralts and then pass back to us. And we're going to, which Arvin would have been able to be nice if you can grab that like Technical Machine Evolution or something. So we're going to Flower something there, get that Buddy-Buddy Poffin to get 2 more Comfeys, Rescue Board, retreat out of a Comfey into another Comfey here, Flower selecting. We're going to be able to roll our way into Iron Thorns or that Manaphy. I'm going to grab the Manaphy here because I want to be able to protect myself from a Scream Tail throughout the game. But we're going to pitch the Bloodmoon Ursaluna to remove that Rescue Board here. So we're going to try to dig my way into a switch effect in my Cramorant. But we're going to have to see what we can get here. We're going to get that Artazon and a Switch Cart. So we're going to Artazon here, grabbing myself that Cramorant. We're going to be able to Switch Cart out of that into another Comfey. Get a little greedy here, going for another Flower selecting, grabbing ourselves that Goodra V. Being able to bench the Goodra V and pass turn. Now, had I just kind of gone for maybe that Cramorant, maybe I could have taken a little chip damage to that Pheasantipity. But also, we're in a position where they haven't really quite set up yet. They still need to get Curlias on board and things of that nature. So they're going to be able to play that Ultra Ball here, getting into a Curly. They're going to be able to Refinement here. But we're going to play Iono first. So we're going to Iono, shuffle the hand up to the bottom, putting us into a not actually bad hand at all. Mirage Gate, got that Goodra V-Star, a Switch, couple energies, you know, a Mirage Gate as well. So not in a bad spot at all. They're going to Refinement here, pitching that Super Rod to draw 2 cards. and they're in a position where they need to find more Kirlias. They really need to be able to get those Ralts into Kirlias so they can keep that refinement rolling and get into that Gardevoir EX as well. But they're going to Artazon, grab that Flutter Mane, pass to us, which if they would have retreated out of the Fezandipity into Flutter Mane, they would be shutting off our Flower Selectings. But we're going to Flower Selecting here, grab that Colress Experiment, evolve Goodra V into VSTAR, Colress, grabbing that Colress Experiment, Super Rod, and a Lightning Energy here. We're going to Mirage Gate, grabbing myself a Water and a Lightning Energy, putting them on my Goodra VSTAR. Now, I'm in a position where I could just attach the Metal Energy to the Goodra and attack, but I really want to get to, 10 in the Lost Zone here. So we're going to Comfey, we're going to Flower Select, grabbing ourselves another Mirage Gate. We're going to Mirage Gate here, grabbing that Water Energy or the Psychic Energy. We're going to grab the Psychic Energy to put to that Sableye here. And they're going to be able to attach the Jet Energy to the Comfey or the Metal Energy to the Goodra. I attach the Metal Energy to the Goodra. We're going to be able to Lost Mine here. Going to be able to put some damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon. We're going to go 8 on that Kirlia, and then we're going to go literally 20 on both Raltas, because we're going to take one prize card, so we're at a 5-6 split here. And if they're able to evolve both of those Raltas into Kirlias and they cannot KO Sableye, I'll be able to Lost Mine again, KOing both of those potential Kirlias. So they're going to Arven here, being able to find themselves an item card and a tool card, getting that Earthen Vessel and Bravery Charm here. Going to be able to Earthen Vessel, pitch a card from their hand to find some energy. Going to pitch that Bravery Charm to grab themselves 2 Psychic Energies here. Now, they really want to keep that Dark Energy on that Fezandipity, which is why they weren't retreating before, but now they're kind of in a position where they kind of almost have to. So they're going to Technical Machine Evolution here, and they're going to be able to evolve those Ralts into Kirlias with that Technical Machine Evolution, but they're going to Artazon for that Monkey Dory first. So they're going to Technical Machine Evo here, getting 2 Kirlias. But like I said, I'm going to be able to Lost Mine and KO both those Kirlias, so it literally won't matter anyway. So we have Eri in the hand. We're going to Eri here, kind of putting a little pressure on our opponent, getting rid of that Buddy-Buddy Poffin and that counter catcher. Lost Mine here, 6 on the Kirlia, 6 on the other Kirlia. We're taking 2 prize cards. We're getting ready of 2 Kirlias. No Raltas on board, no Kirlias on board. The Sableye sweep is real. So we're at a 3-6 split here. Our opponent going to attach an energy to that Flutter Mane, and honestly, they can't even KO the Sableye with that Hex Hurl attack. So literally, my following turn, I can Lost Mine here, 9 to that Flutter Mane, and then put the other damage counters maybe on the Monkey Dory or the Fezandipity or possibly even Manaphy if I really wanted to, putting us at a 2-6 split. And our opponent kind of realizes that they're a little too far behind even after that Iono to 3. So Sableye is really the only card you need in a Lost Box deck. So now let's jump right in to that outro. Oh, but it's going to do for today's video. I want to make sure to put the deck list that I played in today's video in the description below, so you guys want to try it out for yourself, you'll be able to. Now, while you're down there, definitely don't forget to leave a like, smash the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!